How to profit a cool $20,000 with tax deed investing in the next 30 days or less so that you can have a real estate action plan that will actually produce some results if you're willing to take a little bit of action. So what I love about Tax Liens and Deeds is you can move fast. You could literally have results today. In fact, some of you watching will have a property today and you will flip it within the next 48 hours. It will happen. Okay, so this video is about showing you some simple steps to be able to make, say, 20 grand within the next 30 days if you're willing to put in a little bit of elbow grease, have a little bit of perseverance, believe in yourself, and follow some simple action. So one of the first things you absolutely have to do is obviously educate yourself on the difference between tax liens and deeds. You need to find out, do you live in a lien state? Do you live in a deed state? How does it work and when is the auction, okay? Do you live in, say, Texas or Florida or Georgia where there's sales every month, but it's a redeemable deed, meaning you're gonna have to wait 6 months to a year before you can even do anything, okay? So those are important. So depending on where you are is going to depend on the action plan ahead, okay? And what I love about this business is you get to customize the business to who you are, where you are, how much money you have, and what your goals are, okay? So when it comes to turning one of these deeds within the next 30 days, so you could have 20 grand, we need to find out, when is the auction? Is there an auction happening near you, in the next week or so? That's important. Some of you watching, probably. Some of you, probably the majority of you, probably not. So what we're going to want to focus on is over-the-counter tax deeds and the tax delinquent list. So I'll explain more as we get into this. So even adding on that, we want to focus on over-the-counter tax deeds and probably most specifically over-the-counter tax deed land because it's going to be much less risk and it is much easier to go and flip for quick profits in many regards when you're doing it virtually, okay? So we're going to be doing it virtually because if there's no over-the-counter deeds available around you, we're going to have to start doing our prospecting in different states and different counties. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. This channel is dedicated to helping new investors like you be able to create wealth with tax liens and deeds and really live a life of freedom or fun or adventure or wherever direction you want to go with real estate. Maybe you don't like your job. I was a miserable oil rig worker and tax liens and deeds allowed me to quit my job. So if you like this type of content, hit the thumbs up on this video below. Share this video with anybody who you think might like it. And if you have any interest in real estate, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. And for anybody that tunes in, I give away a totally free mini course called the ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing, 100 tax lien and deed facts you must know. And this is a full mini course that will get you started today. In the description, just click the more info. There's some on-demand trainings, Tax Lien and Deed Investing 101, how to get a profitable tax lien or deed within 30 days. It's totally free. I don't do any try to bait and switch. Oh, give me your credit card. Nothing like that. Subscribe, grab it. It will help you. So you want to educate yourself and you want to start taking action. 1 hour a day, just simply calling up counties that are in tax deed states, asking them, when is the auction? How many properties are left in inventory right now that I could buy? And then from there, you want to get that list and start researching. So coming back to the 20 grand, it is going to be very possible for you to find some lots of land from anywhere between 500 to $1,000 that are going to be worth anywhere between 3 to 5 to 10,000 bucks that you will be able to go ahead and flip. Okay, so when you're doing this stuff virtually, what I like about it, so it used to be a golden rule for tax deeds that you couldn't do it virtually, kind of pre-internet, especially if it's a house, because one of the things with a house is it's sometimes hard to see inside of it, right? So if you're fortunate enough to have a deed sale that's happening near you and you can go put your own eyes and boots on the ground, that's awesome. That's absolutely going to help you heaps, and that is great. However, most of you are going to be calling. So for example, one of my favorite student deals lately is one of our students called a county. I'm not going to reveal it here, but they called and they bought 7 acres. Each acre was worth 3,500 bucks and it had a brand new mobile home on it for 500 bucks. Okay. Over the counter deed, this stuff is happening. So The question is, are you going to put in the elbow grease to do it? What I can say is going to happen to most folks who watch is they're going to give up maybe after day 3 or 4. They're probably going to call a couple counties. Maybe there's not much on the list. Maybe there's junk on the list. And then they're going to chalk it up to this didn't work and move on. And that's great because that leaves more for everybody watching. And one of my favorite things that should make you mad is every 100 views on this video, somebody today is going to take this information and get a property and turn it and make this money within the next 30 days. So the question is, will it be you? And I hope it is. And that's what this information is here to provide you with, is to help you out. Okay. So from there, the next thing you want to do that's critical is learn how to do the due diligence in the counties that you're in. You want to ask them, how do I check title? Because say there's one of these lots for $500 or $1,000, but maybe there's an environmental lien, or maybe from there, there's other outstanding taxes or liens owed on the property. If it's a $500 lot, but there's, thousands of dollars of lawn mowing fees or code violations, you probably don't want to buy that property. Maybe you do, but you're going to want to do that. So from there, the last step is to sell this thing quickly. So some simple steps to sell it quickly. You want to blast this thing out everywhere. You want to go to investor groups. You want to post it there. You want to post on Facebook, Craigslist, as many as possible. You want to go into like PropStream or the County Record and find folks who are buying property for cash and reaching out to them, because you can see who paid cash, and ask them if they're interested. Ask them if they have investor friends who are interested. Call realtors who have sold property in the area. Tell them that, hey, you got this piece of land and lot, you want to sell it. It's a beautiful investor property. Get them to get the word out. Give them a little bit of a cut. Call the neighbors, contact them, and you will get this thing flipped. It is going to take some work. However, think about what you make in your job versus this. And this is the first step to really going, because the more you put into it, you're planting seeds, you're building relationships, and you can absolutely do it. So once again, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, make sure to grab the totally free mini course. You can actually book a call with us below if you like, and we'll walk you through how to set this business up, show you where to start, what to do, what not to do, help you avoid mistakes, and show you how to accelerate this. So all of that is in the link below. Once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated, and I'll do my best to make sure to help you guys with everything you're working on. If you have a question or a comment, put it below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.